We just put this brand new seat foam specifically engineered for a 1989 Suzuki RM250 onto the original pan. The video link is in the description. This is what the thumbnail looks like. Let's install this Guts Racing cover. I want to thank Guts Racing for supporting the channel and sending us this kick-ass cover for the seat. I went with a different design. A lot of people are using the rib design, you know, with the traditional bars across. I wanted this to look stock Suzuki, which was a solid blue seat back on the Slingshots, and I really like the little inset you can get. You can customize the colors to any color scheme you want. Arrows, the main body of it, some of them have sides that you can customize the color. You can customize the ribs if you go with the rib version. It's endless what you can do with this thing on their websites, gutsracing.com. This shipped from Canada as well. Canada and US have their websites. You can order directly on them. Tell them the MUDBRATS sent you. Yeah, so this is generally it. We got to go find my stapler and get right to this. The thing I like about the Guts covers is they're actually seamed around the front, where the cover we put on the RM125 last year, you had to stretch it, staple it to get it to fit in place. Where this is actually form fit for your seat. So whether you've got an old vintage race bike like me, or whether you've got a brand new motorcycle, you can be confident that these covers are gonna fit perfect every time. We're using some 5/16 8mm staples for this job, and I'm gonna start by putting this pocket over the front of the seat and pulling it into place. We want to be as even as possible as we can with the installation of this thing. You can see I'm not perfectly in line on the front here. I gotta get that over, so just work it away. This is gonna set the tone, right? Like, you don't get this part right, you're not getting the whole thing right, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm liking that. So I'm gonna actually find the pan, which is in here, and just fire a staple in there. It's gonna look good. Now I'm gonna center this thing up on the back. It's really important that this arrow be in the center of the seat. Like that. And the Guts logo on the side. Very cool. I'm gonna actually staple the back first, pull that. So as I tighten it, it'll actually pull everything tight. So I'm gonna stretch that across. But I just wanna make sure that this is centered. Because there is some stretch to this material, so don't be shy on putting it around. Now I can go to this part here. Dang, this is gonna look good. Let's do the other side. Really stretching her on here. So if I staple there, is that gonna come tight? I think what I wanna do, I'm gonna pop that staple out. I think what I wanna do is pull this complete front part on, and then once I get that on, I'm gonna work my way from the front to the back and see how that goes. I'm not liking how this is looking like it's bunching up. If I do that, look, that's near perfect. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start working from the front to the back. I might leave that guy in, but I will be popping it out shortly. So I'm gonna pull it down. That. Let's go down a little further. Here, I'm gonna actually release that one right now. I mean, everybody's got their own technique of putting this on, but this is the way I feel more comfortable doing it. That's gonna look really good. Go. Gonna tighten up the back here. Yep, I think this is the technique. Just keep working my way to the back. I'm going to be pulling this way and stretching it around that horn, around that corner there. And that seems to be pulling everything from the front tight. And as I go to the back, you can see it's going to clean that up. But you want to make sure as you go, pull it, get it to where you want. We're about one finger away from that side, but we still have to tighten up the other side yet, so. As I go in here, it'll pull that tight too, so that's good. And don't be afraid to pop and move move stuff around as you go, if you need to. And some people would be just pleased as punch with that, but pretty much on center there. That. This is going to pull out, so this is good. Try this other side. So there is a bit of monkeying around with this. Pulling it, stretching it. Don't worry about ripping it. I mean, you're not going to destroy this cover. It's tough. It's getting there. Oh, that's looking good. A little bit of wrinkle there. Hopefully I can pull that out. And I want to see the guts is looking good. That's looking pretty centered. It's just this piece in here, which I think I can fix as I staple more staples in. That's looking good. It's grippy, I'm telling you. So I think now that we're in the home stretch, it's pretty flat here on out. It's just a matter of stretching this in and stapling it. It does help if you lift your leg while you're doing this. Go down here a little bit more, probably center it. The next staple, put it in the middle. You know, and then we'll fill in around it as we go here. That is looking really good. This is coming out great. I don't know whether you can get better than that. Sure you can, but you've done this a few times if you can. And with these, you want to stretch that right in so you don't get wrinkles. I wonder if heating it would help too. That is a good corner. So that corner looks really good. Guts is in the middle, the arrows are in the middle. Dang. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, now it's in place. I think it's good. I think it looks really good. So I'm gonna go around and just fix all the staples that are kind of loose, like that one, and then just give it a final trim and put it on the bike. Just trim off this excess material. I'm probably gonna leave it maybe an inch in, just in case I have to reposition it or redo it one day. At least it's there. But yeah, to fix that staple, I'm going to put one on each side of it. Boom. Boom. Pull that one out. Fire another one in its place. Now I'm going to trim this cover up. I'll just leave about an inch in there. The seat bolt hardware. Let's go slit it and we'll go behind it. The staple. So it makes a nice pocket there for it. Do the same on this guy. Like that. You can always fire a couple more staples in places that you think it should hold it, but that's actually not terrible. That's it. That's how you install a Guts Racing seat cover. Vintage motocross. Let's put this back on the bike and see how she looks. Overall, that was a very easy job. Minimal swearing at best, you know. These go behind the panels. Beautiful.